The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to हेलो हेलो साथीहरु के छ हालखबर वेलकम छ है यो अपडेट गर्दै थिएँ कि मैले त्यही भएर टाइम लाग्छ सरी फर द्याट है एभ्रीवन हानिदिनु त नारा काबला ढक्कलाएर ढुस्सलाएर फुस्सलाएर हान्दै बढी हुन्छ सबैलाई वेलकम छ गाइस थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर वाचिङ हाम्रो पुष्प कमल दवाल यमराज दाइ के छ अरे ओके आम गुड दाइ मैले भन्छ अघि हामी पढ उस गरेको थिएँ मैले रिप्लाई गरेको थिएँ सबैजना श्रेष्ठ वेलकम देवन राई वेलकम एफएचटिए अनिल को हो यो एफएचटिए अनिल भन्ने ए जस्तो मान्छे त्यस्तै नाम रहेछ त फटा अनिल वेलकम छ प्यारो भाइ फटा अनिल वेलकम वेलकम सबैजना श्रेष्ठ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर लभली कमेन्ट कमल बराल वेलकम छ ब्रदर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच एकचोटि त्यहाँ हेर त कस्तो आएको सेतो आयो कि आएन कस्तो ओपन नभएको फेरि के भएर चाहिँ ओपन भइरहेछ अनुमति कति दिनपछि हाने मैले नराखेँ धेरैपछि हाने यार नयाँ क्यारेक्टर आएको छ नि यार यो गेममा यार भोपाल छ त्यो क्यारेक्टर यार आएन ठिक छ सबै ठिक छ ल्यापटपबाट नि हेर है ऊ हेरिदिउँ न यो नयाँ क्यारेक्टरको एन्ट्री गाइड्स नयाँ क्यारेक्टर नाराकामा भोपाल छ यो क्यारेक्टर भोपाल छ त यार हेलो आर्टिकल वेलकम वेलकम सन्चै भेनाएर एकदम के छ वेलकम छ है टाउके उठाइदियो त नाम शिट के यस्तो पावर काटाना रहेछ यसको उसको मेन आई मिन यो क्यारेक्टरको मेन नाइस बवाल एन्ट्री बवाल उई look at that outfit bro god level shit यो क्यारेक्टर लिनु पर्ने हुन्छ म्याम द हिरोज रिटर्न View the hero.
To me, the world is a puzzle.
You're right. The world is a goddamn puzzle. You're right.
Once a friend.
छवटा पाएको यसले के गर्नु यसले Thank you so much for watching है हेन्सी हो र म त एकदम चस्मा लगाएर खेलिरहेको छु गाइस सो त्यस्तो ह्यान्डसिपन चाहिँ निस्किन जस्तो लाग्छ है एनिवे थ्याङ्क यू सो मच है मिन्स अ लट आर्टिकल है थ्याङ्क यू सो मच आँखा बचाउनु पनि हुन्छ क्या यसमा चाहिँ त्यही भएर यस्तो लुक्समा गम गरेर हो ए दादा ए दादा ए दादा 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 ए दादा युज heroes.
Fourth,
What do you have?
Temach, the Grey Wolf.
Face. Oh. Okay.
Temach, the Grey Wolf. I have.
हिरो 2000 उसमा किन्न पनि सबै सेटको लागि ए तिमी नै राख के पाए न्यू हेलो सरुन हेलो द बिग फ्यान व्हाट्स अप सरुन व्हाट्स अप थ्याङ्क यू मेरो भाइ अनलक बाई इओन ट्रेजर What is that ion treasure, bro? I need a gold. I need a freaking gold. Here.
I vow to attain perfection.
Accessories. रात थोड़ा फोकल तर गल्ती हुन्छ ल भयो अब हामी जान्छौँ सिधै बट मोड सोलो हैन थ्याङ्क यू सो मच सरुन मिन्स अ लट मेरो भाइ थ्याङ्क यू यार हो नि let's go, let's have some fun. कति 1-2 हप्तापछि खेले म यो गेम तर आइ एम अन इट म हान्छु गेमर भने गेमर हैन गाइज सबै रेडी हो हान्न पनि हुन्छ है
Just as the blade must be honed.
कति धेरै झर्ने हो एनिमी मार्छ क्या यहाँ फेरि यस्तो छ कि आफू झर्नु पर्दैन कि प्लेनबाट जहाँ माग गरेको ट्याक्कै झर्छ क्या कता ग्राफिक्सहरू कस्तो आएको छ केटाहरू तपाईँ यस्तो कमेन्ट गर है चिकन डिनर आनन्दै अरे हुन्छ यहाँ नि चिकन डिनरै हुन्छ सरुन यो राइट यहाँ चिकन डिनर यो नि ब्याटल ग्राउन्ड हो सरुन यो पनि पब्जी जस्तै हो सेम अब साथीहरूलाई कोलाई निन्जा मनपर्छ सिनोबी मनपर्छ उहाँहरूको लागि चाहिँ यो चाहिँ एकदम दामी गेम हो है 3 जनासम्म खेल्न मिल्छ है 3 जना सो होपफुल्ली इन फ्युचर सर सँगै खेल्न पाएँ म त एक्लै हो म त पब्जीमै एक्लै भइसक्यो अब के खोजेको रोजेको जस्तै पाएछ Defeat a certain player. Iron Man. Where are you, bro? Bro.
You asked for this. I have waited 10 years for this victory.
ओए भाई बॉल भेट दिल था मेरा
Ready to fight again.
Welcome return Bob Zone. It's out for
Much better now. I cannot abide cracks in my armor.
Wait, get it up.
Ready to fight again. My magnetic powers realigned.
You got him. ठीक है जा. Who cares?
Just as I expected.
Oh. Fish plate पाया मैले यार पाउनु त यार के गर्ने होला
There's danger nearby. The time has come. Take this. The storm of metal rain. Danger nearby. Not enough. There's danger nearby. Have patience. It takes time. You were way out of your depth.
No सी क्या सोच क्या मलाई तेरो बाउ
Weapons need constant honing.
Oh, मेरा सोरन भाई लाइव आया था यार
The shadows shortly begin to spread.
मैं आगे कुछ सुन रहा था
Have patience. It takes time.
The shadow thickens.
I am going there. There's danger nearby.
The time has come. Take this.
There's danger nearby.
That was a perfect move.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, 1v1 को द्वार खुल दिया. There.
Martial arts. Stand those who never miss. Weapons need constant honing.
Who's coming? Who's coming? Come to me. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Mr. Teruk Goyo. Victory!
Stand those who never miss.
같이 쟤는.
Weapons need constant honing. I'm going there. Ready to fight again.
Nice game, Benara. Thank you so much. Nice game here. Yeah.
Let the storm of metal rage.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Not enough magnetism. That's the peak of martial arts. Stand those who never miss.
그런 것도 너네 말해줘. Defense. Full sword.
The shadow thickens.
I cannot abide cracks in my armor. Weapons need constant honing. I cannot abide cracks in my armor. A great place to cross blades.
Aye. Where are you, mother flower? Come to Papa.
Not enough magnetism. My magnetic. Let the storm metal wave. My cracks in my armor. My power is still realigning.
Oh, whoa. Calm down.
I cannot abide cracks in my armor. At the peak of martial arts, stand those who never miss.
कौन मारा गया सोल्टिन लेयर?
Power is coursing through me. Stand those who never miss. I cannot abide cracks in my armor. Remain vigilant.
The shadow will soon spread.
More magnetism is required. Let the storm of metal rage. At the peak of influence, stand those who never miss.
The shadow spreads.
Enough magnetism. At the peak of influence, stand those who never miss.
मैं अगर कुल्ले जाने मारा गया मैले यसले मात्र लिएर किन खेलेको भन्दाखेरि यसको लेभल बढ्छ कि केटा त्यही भएर हो क्या
Much better.
ओए ओए भाग भाग
Much better now.
ओ ओए 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 भाग भाई धन्ने मारे यार ना चिकन खाना छ यार
Remain vigilant. I'm going there.
आइज त कहाँ छस् त डाले महेन्द्र कुल्ली आइज त भेट्छ जुन
Weapons need constant honing.
मर्यो रन मोती त
My magnetic power is realigned. Ah, how splendid.
पाँचजना छ मलाई त्यसको आर्मर ओए ओए ओए
Much better now. I cannot abide cracks in my armor. Ready to fight again. At the peak of martial arts, stand those who never miss. Not enough magnetism. Let the storm of metal rage. Not enough magnetism. Yeah. Stand those who never miss.
The shadow will
Injuries are inevitable for a martial artist.
ओए
Ready to fight again. Ready to fight again.
The shadow thickens.
magnetic powers realign. You are not going anywhere. Yeah. This is merely the first step.
Bye-bye.
Victory.
जिते 12 किलो with chicken. बाह्र किलो र होइन होला अझै हामी 13-14 15 किलो 15 किलो चिकन लेट्स गो यो अन्त पारा तर यो अझै मलाई अझै अपग्रेड हुन्छ यो अझै यतिले पुग्दैन यो पावरले 34 लेभल पुगिसक्यो Whoa, thank you, Niru. It's a lot, Niru. So, what's up, Niru? Sanjay so Niru. Khana khaya, Niru. के हो यो काटाना नयाँ पाउँदो रहेछ नि त यो लेभल 10 मा काटानामा मात्र फोकस गरिरहेको छु मैले अहिले चाहिँ अहिले हान्नुपर्छ चाहिँ स्ट्रिट फाइटर साथी आउँदैछ मेरो जापानिज साथी होइन मिलेर हान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ सबै लाइक गरिदिउँ है नबिर्सिकन है साथीहरू लाइक गर्न नबिर्सौँ साथीहरू इभेन्ट सेन्टर के हो यो खुट्टा अघि मोजा के दियो म्यामले 5वटा कलर भयो त यार म हिरो लिनु मिल्छ नि ओए के हो डेन्जर कलर भयो त अनि अरू अरू ए यहाँ पनि कलर भयो म नयाँ हिरो पाउँछु नि रनमती कति भयो 30 भयो जस्ट अ मिनेट शप एन्ड ए न इन्भेन्ट्रीमा गएर चेक गर्न मिल्छ के हो यो टाइममा युज गर भन्छ त खै के हो आई डोन्ट गेट इट यो 30 भनेर देखाएको छ कि यो न्यू प्याक आइटम यो लिन मिल्थ्यो क्या के हो हिरोको 120 मा लिन मिल्छ अरे भनेपछि मसँग 80 थियो होइन 80 भनेपछि 20वटा लिदिउँ न ए आयो 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 हिरो लिन मिल्यो अब सायद
Just as the blade must be honed. So
I am without a
genius हो क्या
past, nor future.
हिरो ट्रायल्स र के रिडिम गर्ने नि त रिडिम यस नयाँ हिरो कन्फर्म वी गॉट इट शिट मैन नयाँ हिरो पाए यार नयाँ हिरोको पावर
greater adversaries.
To me, the world is. I made a promise to shoulder my responsibilities.
छोरोको पावर हेर्दिउँ न पहिला त हिरोजमा गएर
There is but one path ahead.
F2 let's see त्यसले के गर्छ एकछिन है साथीहरू के हो यो पावर के भन्छ यो एफ के हो खै 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 ट्वाक्क धकालेर ए ए ए ए यसलाई धकाल्यो उसलाई नि धकाल्दिँदो रहेछ अब्बुई ओए समातिँदो रहेछ घाँटीमै समात्दो रहेछ त रनमतीले त enemies without focus are choked for 2 seconds. Tap F again with 2 seconds to knock them airborne. Okay. Okay. राम्रै हो त यो पावर त भइहाल्यो ल ओके यो मैले बुझेँ अनि यो चाहिँ के हो त नि साथी चोक गर्न ए दुईवटा रहेछ नि त यो अर्को यसलाई नि धकाल्थ्यो यसलाई नि धकाल्थ्यो के Garen focus his strength into his fingers and rushes forward to knock enemies airborne, entering radar block for 1.2 seconds. During radar state, Garen cannot move but can counter-attack enemies that attack him. Can be used under attack. Oh. Okay. Got it. यो पावर हेरिदिनु न त उसको पावर चाहिँ काटाना रहेछ है मेन आई थिङ्क सो त्यस्तै लाग्यो तर मैले काटाना ग्राइन्ड गरेको त ठिक लाग्यो आई गेस के भन्छ यसले पावर युज गरेपछि यो बटन र यो बटन टर्न इन्टु न्यू कमन चार्जेस एट्याक इच काउन्टिङ एज वान अफ 5 एट्याक्स ओके एन्ड सेकेन्ड वान चाहिँ के हो त यो चाहिँ के हो त आम्मा ओइ यो बफल छ त त्योभन्दा त यो ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा गएर हेर्नु त यार ए दादा ए दादा ए दादा 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 ए दादा ए दादा ए दादा ओके हेरिदिउँ ट्रेनिङमा वेपन वेपन काटना लिएर बस्छ नि यार कपडा त खासै नरहेछ तिम्रो है भाइ 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 कपडा तिम्रो खासै नरहेछ तिमीलाई यस्तो कपडा लिदिनु भने पैसा पनि नरहेछ है के गर्ने होला त हिँड्यो पहिला ट्रेनिङमा अब ऱ्याङ्क स्पोर्ट इमोर्टल क्विक म्याच ट्रेनिङ बेसिक फ्री ट्रेनिङ यो कन्फर्म बटन थिचेर बस्छ रनमती हेलो वल्बो वेलकम वेलकम प्यारो वल्बो rise up before the thunder. Long sword. Fist. Armor. Draco. The Dracula Jordan provides health recovery for allies and extra armor recovery for the owner. Creates a storm field around the owner for 180 seconds, striking lightning damage upon all enemies within it. The book.
I'm ready. I'm not ready yet.
Light blade knows no mercy.
I'm not ready yet.
Ready, you will die on the
I'm not ready. The blade sharp.
Hello, Dylan Mishra. What's up? What's up?
Wait. Wait.
light blade knows no mercy.
I'm not ready yet.
Ready, you will die all the same.
ओइ मेरै हात घट्यो त कसरी ए
I'm not ready yet.
रनमा चाहिँ त मेरै हात त हान्दो रहेछ यार यो जोस बुझेर चलाउनु पर्ने रहेछ
This medicine is effective.
I'm ready now.
Fixed. I'm not ready yet.
Light blade knows no mercy.
ए त्यस्तो रहेछ नि त कुरो
I'm not ready yet.
आफ्नै हेल्थ खाँदो रहेछ यार यसले त
I feel better. I'm not ready yet. Wait.
なるほどね。Hello, Spencer, big fan. Thank you so much, Spencer. मेरो युट्युबलाई के भइरहेको छ आजभोलि? वहाँ पढ्छु म त यार. मेसेज गर्यो क्या यार साथीले खाइदिएको तार ओके वैसे फाटे खाना गइन्छ क्या ओ ल साथी आएछ मेरोमा चाहिँ अब हल्का जापानिज बोल्छु होला साथीहरु म है सो यसो सजिलो पर्ने हुन्छ है Most દિવસ એ यारु म हायरु म हायते Street Fighter OK 奈良かやってた今ちょっと
奈良かやってた
うん奈良かやったけどさ明日月曜日休みでしたっけ
仕事
あ月曜日
うん。
じゃああれ
明日、あれ、ストリートファイターの大会行ってくる。
あ本当
うん。
大会俺もやりたい大会
大会見るだけ。
あ見るのかよ
うん。だから
どこで
休みだよ、明日僕。
あそういうことね
そドコモの人と一緒に見に行く。
どこまで行くの
東京。
なるほど大会入れないの
まあ、入れないよ。みんな強いもん。
そう頑張ろうよ頑張って入ろうよほんと
ランクがマスターからレジェンドぐらいまで行ったらいけるね。
あ俺頑張るよコントローラーもできたしでも今キーボードで俺はキーボードで頑張るかな
そうなの
うんいやとりあえずちょっとキーボードでやって今入ってるよ
俺なんか通信エラーになっ
あ、7日アップデート来たからね。聞こえてる？
Street Fighter 6.
もしもし。永田くん、どこ行った？どうした？ Fail to load verify. もしもし。なんか、どうした？Iba, ano lang? もしもし。もしもし。もしもし。
もしもし。
あ、来た来た来た。はいはい。
多分インターネットはなくなってた今。
あ、そういうこと。あ、今、待ってるぜ。インバイトしてください。
これなんか通信エラーになったのなんでだ？
うん、待ってるよ。できたら言ってね。
Wait a minute。
うん。おしくしてくるわ。
おい。
できた？
まだ。
Versus are active.
インターネットは調子悪いわ。
今トレーニングやってるわ。なたくん強いからな。
Thunderfoot settlement.
明日遅刻しないようにな。
俺？したことない。ちゃんと行けよ。
明日僕いないから人数。
クローズやらないけどな。
あれ、今週特班入ってる？
ん？
特班。先生。
明日？
うん。
あ、ごめん。ここに集中してたわ。
今日出勤だった？
明日？
今日。
今日出勤だったよ。
あ、ほんと。特班の人か。
今日細野くんと SV と井口さんも来てたよ。
あ、あは。ファイアー5になってるやん。どうや？ファイアー5。
Y 押してさ、本当はいつ使うの Y は？
教えてあげるよ。
うん、教えて、お願いします。
What are you waiting for?
これで。
はい。もう一回出るよ。まあ、なんかインバイトない。もう一回。どこ押せばいい？ Receive custom。入った。俺アイランだぜ。ランクやって。
強いじゃん。
いやいや。K になってるよ。
ルーム4に来て、ルーム4。
もうやっちゃう？
トレーニング。
有料オプション。誰？
僕。
あ、そっか。赤い服かっけー。Damn cool, bro。
コントローラーでやんないの？
あ、まだやんない。今日はできない。
これキーボード今。
今、キーボード。
Y が
このコン、Y が何？
これ？
Y が何する？何の時？ Y やって？こういう時？
そう。
で、Y でやられたら Y やるの？
そう。Y やられたら、これで返すか、グラップして投げる。
Y やって？
グラップでもいいよ、これ。
お、
グラップだと、カウンターになるから。そう。
こういうことね。
あとは、技3ヒットすると大丈夫。
これ？
パリーでもいいよ。
これでもいいの？なるほど。もう一回やって。もう一回。
技なんか3ヒット。
これどう？
これよりか、パリしてから Y でも返せるよ、それ。
Y でいいの？とりあえず Y を押されたらね。
パリしてから Y でもできる。
こうやって？
そうパリがこれじゃない。ボタンがわかんねえわ。これか。一回これやってから Y 返しても大丈夫だよ。
でも減るんじゃない？あれ上のやつ。
減らない。回復する。一回やるよ。
怖っ。はい。
で、
こうやって？
遅いかな。もうちょっと早めでも。
こうやって？
あれだ。やってみて、僕に。
いや、はい。押すよ、もう一回。1、2、3。こんな感じね。
これだとダメなのか。
何が？
もう一回やってみて。ダメ。カウンターにならないな。ダメだ。ナーフされちゃったのかな、やっぱり。お前は、これパリしてから、これパリって言うんだけど、これやってから、これでもう、カウンターになったんだよ、お前は。もうなくなってるわ、今。
なるほどね。
これ見えたら、これで。
すげえ。
カウンターされちゃうから。あとは、ちょっと待ってね。僕に Y 攻撃してみて。Y で。
最初俺が押す？
Y で僕に攻撃してみて。
もう一回いくよ。いきますよ。1、2、3。
それだとそうなのか。一応3ヒットコンボ
うん。
すると
うん
それ壊せるから、
どうやって？
多分剣だと無理だと思う。
あ、そうなの？そんなに弱いの？
ちょっと待って。
あ、押したけど。
もう一回やってみて。
何を？
Y。
はいはい。
まあいいや、とりあえずもう一回やってみて。できない。剣だとできなさそう。このキャラとかだったらできるんだよね。ちょっと待ってね。
うん。
チュンリーとかが僕でやすいか。もう一回トレーニング。
トレーニング？はい、どこなの
4番。
あ、
Here comes a new challenger.
Y 大きくしてみて。
いきますよ。どうよ。1、2、3。あ、ごめんごめん。1、2、3。
これで、
1、2、3。
一つが、これで返せるから。
1、2、3。1、2、3。なんで？
攻撃3ヒットしたら壊せる。
1、2、3。こういうこと？違う？
だから
え？合ってる？
打った時に、
うん。
攻撃3ヒットできれば壊せるよっていう。
違う？
だから
違う？これ？合ってる？
それ使われた時に、使う時に、
はい。
イカ3ヒットこういうの。
あー、3ヒットの時に4ヒットだったね。
これ4ヒットなんで、3ヒットされると、これ壊されちゃう。これが壊されちゃう。
こういうこと？
うん。
はいはいはいはい。やって。はいはい。そういうことね。なるほど。
はい、壁を打ったら、
もうやろう。いいよ。行くぜ。かかってこい。アイアンゲーミング、ムニボナム、Thank you, thank you.保留券。この間終わってさ、俺ずっと練習してたわ。1時間ぐらい。ボタンだけ覚えるため。
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Gotta do this. Come on. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the throw. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Was looking for that jump attack. Just out of range for that throw. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 chases them down, reads their mind and takes
아이씨.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Still slugging it out as his rank springs forward with a drive rush. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Checks them with a projectile. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Drive rush to keep it going. Mac uses the gauge for a super arc. Shippo Jinrai doing the business. A quick breather. Player 1, my aerial Tatsu. They were right to be on guard there. Fireball into the corner. They're connects with the throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. What now? Player 1, he adds a bit of OG spice there. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
This is my
They
chance.
gotta break the throw. Gotta
쓰게,
hand it to both
쓰게.
the fighters.
쓰게.
Put on a real
なんだ
clip
か
for
強い。強いよ。で、ちょっと良くなってる？俺。
良くなってる。
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Goes for the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Trips him up. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. So they move forward to pressure the opponent. Throws him. What's next? Big counter. Can't take the throw. Knockdown. Player 2, nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Throws him. What's next? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Breaks the block with a throw.
Pay attention.
Max SA get drive rush to keep it going. Grabs and throws him away. Pokes with a medium kick. Throws him. Knockdown and reads the throw and escapes. Catches them out.
아, 싸우지.
Last round, people. Both
Nice.
fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump. Nothing stops this train. It's a good spot to use
우와.
a super.
사이트야.
Sets it up. Goes for the Shinshoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
Get up.
What will they do next? Ooh, what a smart throw. Betting it all on the drive run. Reads the throw and escape. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Both sides getting ready. Not in all the throw connects. Okay, this is gonna hurt. More fuel to the fire. Put them up. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that hurt.
Lands the super. Time for dessert. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. The throw doesn't connect. The throw is denied. Okay, nobody blinks. Oh, drive rush. Do they have what it takes to steal the game?
아, 씨.
Comes
내
out
탈을
on
갔다.
top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
あっともうちょっとだよ。マジで。
It's not
勝ちかも
over
なったく
yet. Best believe it's time for that
勝ちかも。
Nice fireball. Jumps. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown. Starts with a jump. Saw that low heavy coming. Still slugging it out here. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Solid throw tag. What's the next move? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round.
Ay.
Player 2
Sige.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Throws out a projectile. Hits with the overhead. Flashes him. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shippujinrai hits. Good damage option there. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Springs forward with a drive rush. Connects with medium kick. Not much life difference. Whiffs the impact. The impact doesn't do anything. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. You've got drive rush to keep it going. Connects with the throw. What'll happen here? Medium kick hits. Gotta do better than that. Crowns him from above. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Comes off the tank and scores the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts. This is gonna hurt. Connects with medium kick. Nothing stops this train. Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really
You and sige.
What's wrong?
Okay.
Get up.
Player 2, side switch. Oh, here we go.
Sure you can.
Gets into perfect, uses their drive gauge. They're not getting close to each other.
Hadouken. How's this?
Chase them up. Both sides getting ready.
Sure you can. Sure you can.
A jump. This is gonna hurt. Now getting it all on the drive kick.
Ooh.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
에? 막기 쏟았다. 全然だよ。ちょっと技変えるよ。
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
顔が。
Gotta do round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. All right, player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Jump in, finds the mark. What are they thinking here? Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Gets right in there. Knockdown. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Can't tech the throw? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. One combo can end this round right in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're backed up into the corner. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Just goes for it at this range. Shippujinrai doing the business. A quick breather. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Charges forward. Play all the throw connects. Going in. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Are we gonna uses the gauge for a super art? Killer beast! That final push at the end
Wait,
paid
wait.
off in spades.
맞겠다,
You have a
됐어.
chance to
그래.
finish things. You gotta take it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump. Pops him with a shorty. Dashes. Ooh, what a smart throw. And whips. They're wide open. Player crowns them from above. Player one can't use throws them. What now? Too far for the throw to connect. Taking chunks out of each other here. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out of a Shipujinra. Okay, here we go. Player two has the super fuse as their drive gauge. Knocks them out of the air. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? They gotta find something to work with here. Noticeable life. We just saw the heist of the century. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
まだまだだぜ。すぐなんなきゃな。
It's not over yet. Best
でも俺さ、
believe
こんなになってないさ。
Pokes with a kick. Smart play with the throw.
ちょっとうまいかなと思ってさ。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. All that effort for so little payoff. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. All right, what's coming up next? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Drive gauge finally recovers. Grabs him. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Down to the wire. Digs in.
おー、すげえ。
And for me to
すげえよ。
good return.
すげえ、すげえ。
Gauge for the
David,
super. They're not playing around here. Big super art hit. It's on. Looking to impress with this super. Shipujinra hit. Good damage option there. Can they keep on him? What'll happen here? Do they have enough drive gauge? This can lead to some big damage. Good decision with that throw. What's next? Still scrapping for control of the space. Going in. Do they gamble something here on a throws them? Only a little bit of drive and life left.
ああ、いいやー。あともうちょっと。
Here's the final round.
だったのに。
Real fight starts now.
すごい、すごい。
Who will come out on top in this final round? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Both fighters are rare. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Medium kick. Oh, they switch sides. What throw is denied? What a read. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. This could really tip the scales.
Bet that hurt.
Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Dragon Lash. A real test of nerves. What a read with that anti-air.
おう楽しい。
Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed.
万歳。
What a win.
無理だ無理だ。こっからは多分勝てないよ、一回も。
これが
うん、
ほんと
これからは。
そんなに
ジュリ使うから。僕がジュリ使うから。
ジュル使うから
うん、ジュリ使うから。も
ほんと
う勝てないよ。
頑張る。
もうボッコボコだよ。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Starts with a jump in. Trips them up. Shows the overhead. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. Medium kick hits. Jump. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player one will have to... burnout activates. What'll happen here? Player one needs to... Okay.
でそこまでやったでしょ。
On the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Backs away. Not about that BFF lifeline. Saihasho turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters planning something. Grabs and throws them away. Saihasho to start something. Scrapping it out up close. Genius read. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity coming. Going in.
Yeah, but
Fireball gives them the round.
めっちゃ来るねそのキッ
Player
ク。
two brings it home.
え
Let's see if they can build
めっちゃ来る。
themselves a streak.
で
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Slips the grab. The throw misses. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Jump in, finds the mark. The combo's there. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's the play here? Throws them. What's next? Player two chases them down. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Big KO.
うわ。
Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Saihasho. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Will that super be the turning point? Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Saihasho to start something. Smart play to stop the opponent. Saihasho. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Going in, player two needs to use their SA gauge for the critical arm. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Both burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Reads the jump in perfectly. Any mistake here is that was a high survival.
強いな
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Nice, nice.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. From upstairs. The throw misses. Well-timed corner switch. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next?
What?
Capitalizes on every
Yeah.
mistake and picks up the perfect
Daddy,
KO.
no.
Player two on the board first with the win.
Ako maganda.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Saihasho slips the grab. Decides to meet them in the air. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Saihasho to start something.
Yeah,
Both fighters planning something. Their life is hanging by its untouchable.
やば。
Impenetrable.
やば。
Impregnable. And perfect.
2回パーフェクト。もう
neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Handily escapes the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Grabs him, takes a trip. Shoots off a fireball up close. Down to the wire.
Yeah, but
Life lead opens up. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Where's their opening? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Oh, easy tech. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Goes low. Drive gauge finally recovered. KO.
wow.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Got their eye on the air. Quick dashing. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Cross up attack. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Life lead is there.
Nico,
Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, the throw connects. Fights back with authority. Picks up the counter. This is catches out the game.
아, 너무 떴다 떴다 너네.
No doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
That was the highest I've ever seen. That was catch as catch can.
Yeah,
as
buck-
you're gonna
oh,
get in a
okay.
fight. They're still at it.
지효해?
No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player 2 chases them down. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Trips him up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO.
우와.
Player 2
안 돼.
moves around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. The throw is teched. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Anthony! Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Gets a rip. It's a good spot to use the super. Turns a bar to unleash the storm in there.
なるほどね.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump attack. The throw is escaped. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
多分ね、もうね、どこ
Gets
も
the
のチーム
combo.
やってると思う。ど
Side switch in the corner.
こも仲間だけ。こっからも勝て
Grabs
ると思
and
う。
throws them away. Both fighters planning something? Connect with medium kick. Side Show to start something? What'll happen here? Flawless.
やば。
They got him so quick.
やば。
Well,
首切り
listen,
は
when
強い
you're
から
locked
ね。
in, you're locked in.
Oh.
That was a
Yeah, yeah.
decisive win.
発展されない.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Reacts to the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. takes a trip. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Sai Hasho to start something? Sai Hasho? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them is having a good time experiencing burnout. Throw leaves them wide open. Goes for the jump in. From tap to close it.
Wow.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
秋で勝てるから。
あ、有利でいいよ、有利でいいよ。強く
秋も強い
なるから。
から僕。
いいよ。
秋ずっと最近練習するからさ。前のメインキャラクターが出てて、僕のメイン、こっちだから今。
これがメイン？
うん。
おお。あ、どっちも頑張ってるってことね。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
ただ、ジュリほど強くない。
Gotta do
なるほど。
this. Round 1.
こっちを強くなりたいな、僕は。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for an overhead. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Player 2 chases them
おー、
down.
死んだ。
And the throw ends the round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pressuring with cruel fate. How will they take advantage of everything that they were right to be on guard for? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout.
あ、これあれだ。
Okay,
来る来る
creating some space here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good fit. Uses the gauge for a super on. Shikujinrai doing the business. A quick breather. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. So, what's next? Both players have stopped moving. There may be some technical issues happening.
これでできる。
The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of them that charges forward. Both fighters planning something? Knife gauge, drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? This can lead to some big damage. A clean hit. Toxic Blossom is active. Forward rush. The drive impact doesn't work. Nightshade is burn out, but they may have a plan here. Breaks through with the throw. You're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tatsumaki adds a bit of OG spice there. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? All the throw connects. Dashes forward. What are they gonna do? Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Burns out. This is gonna hurt. Back into the corner. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, here we go. Nightshade incoming. Looking for a hole. Trying to dig in deep with those claws. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Jumps. Big forward rush. Trying to counter on reaction.
ああ、最悪。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
It closes in. They're in range. We setting it all on the drive rush. Get the side
お、
switch.
これ死んだんじゃない？死んだ。
All right.
こんなできてる。
What a statement with that fireball. Are you
ああ。あんた少しだったのに。
Which is the win? But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump! This is gonna hurt. The throw missed. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Brushes that off and keeps going. Beautiful setup with that attack. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Checks with the projectile. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump! Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fires off, a nightshade springs forward with a gets.
와.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. In with Snake Step. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. G-right kick for a mix-up. From upstairs. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Ends the meter. Looking for a good return. This is the kind of acupuncture you don't want because one touch from Yatsu is damn near fatal. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Third out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown and... Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Pressuring with cool fate. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. They gotta go. What a finish.
오. 진짜.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
上のバーはなくなったらやばいな。何もできない。
そうだよ。だから気をつけないといけない。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 2 chases them down. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Difficult situation for a throw. Down to the wire.
なんでわかるの？
Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some healing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nails the anti-air. Connects with medium kick. Anything could happen here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Projectile to try and change the situation. This springs forward with an in there. Player 2 messed up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Dives in with full faith. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps in. The jump in catches them. This is gonna be bad news. Max SAJJ, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive. Player 2 ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
まだ
Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Counting on the super. Throws him. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Trying to dig in deep with those blocks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. In with connects with the throw. Okay, drive rush. Clean transition to top. There's the counter we wanted. Both willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 is in for forward rush. These guys are not giving each other any. Ooh, the drive impact hits for punish.
와, 맞다 와.
Still alive? Still alive?
まだ残るかな。残んなんだよ。
ちょっと残るかな？
It doesn't kill.
Ito, ito,
They're
ito.
still in this. Nightshade into oh shit.
Sige,
Win in
sige.
a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pops them with a shorty. Zones with the fireball. In with snake step.
止まって。
Both fighters want to establish
あ、いいよ。
themselves
あ、
early
わかった。
on.
ごめんごめん。
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are these fighters thinking now? Who's gonna make a move? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Who's going to break the silence first? Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Whiffs the throw.
Yeah.
Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. And the throw ends the round.
Yeah.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Risky up close scrap still going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Dives in with cool fate. Big throws. Going a drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and... in with Snake Step. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What that springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in? This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moment of the match. Punish counter sets the 10 flatline.
あともうちょっといった。
That was
ちょっとだった。
hand as you're gonna get in a fight.
で、楽しいやるのが。どう？
楽しいでしょ。
Rematch. These two
言わしすぎない？
getting into it.
いや、ちょうどいいよ。
Pressuring with cruel fate.
今ですよ。
Jumps. Throws them. What's next?
ジュリだったらまだ、
あ
Player
あ、それ
1
ね。
pushes the opponent into the
ジュ
corner.
リだったら今ちょうどいいぐらい
What's。the play here? Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, creating some space here.
波動拳持ってる。
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Sticks the jump in. Takes a trip. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect to
じ
KO.
ゃ
うん、ちょっと弱さが分か
Player
ったか
1
も。
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Dives in with cool fate. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. Nice counter. What'll happen here? Player 1 has the life advantage. Smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. A quick breather. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Drive experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? This may be it. Fires off a Nightshade, springs forward with the drive rush. Leading transition to Toxic Blossom. Oh, the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 getting it all on the drive rush. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
あ、危ね
Tensions are running right through the flow. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pokes with a medium kick. Shoryuken. Throws a fireball. We're just getting springs forward with the drive rush. Solid anti-air. Putting the cherry on top. Spins it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Bet that hurt. Super. That's what we want to see. Who'll set the bait at this range? Neither fighters. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. It is over.
どう？
え。強い
Player
ね。
1 was an absolute beast in that match.
な全然嬉しくないな
え
全然嬉しくないなってまだまだだよだか
なんで
らまだまだまだ
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that reset. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Player 1 has the life advantage. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Goes for the drive rush there. Fantastic reactions there. Holds out with the block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure you with the full plate. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Springs forward with the drive rush. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Flashes him. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 has the life advantage. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still looking to impress with this super. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Player 2 will need to use their meter KO. Listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
나 오늘 게임 안 넣으면 돼. 나 오늘 볼보 뭐 खेला तिमीहरु.
Yeah.
मैले बोलाउँदा कोही हुँदैन.
Back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Throws them. What's next? This stun might mean the end of this round. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Yeah, bet.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. They're being absolutely relentless with this fire. Aerial Tatsu! Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Checks him with the projectile, takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Going drive rush to keep it going. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Player 2 will look to apply cut burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Shoryuken? Fantastic awareness. Springs forward with the drive rush. Not this can lead to some big love tap.
나라가 खेल्ने हो र लास्टमा रे हैन म सुत्छु अब.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
나이스 트라이. すげえよ.
ってる時あるのなんで
下がってる誰が
ミテさんが
今ねちょっとコメントを読んでたごめん
We ain't even close to
あれ
done yet.
ずっとさ
はい
ずっとさたまにあるじゃんこれ
はいはいはいはいはい
なんでずっと下がってるのかなと思って
今ここ見
It's
て
the
さ
start of the
そう
round.
読ん
Oh,
で
they
た
start their
はい
approach.
来いよ
Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Who's going to break the silence first? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
読んでて配信
There's
し
a
てるもん
corner switch. Player 2 has the life lead. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Strings it all together. Taking stock. Grabs them. Player one chases them down. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
あー、ちょっと遅かった。
Throw to close it out.
ちょっと遅かったね。
The first round.
しょうがない。
Psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's
近くに来んなよ。
until now? Throws out a projectile. In with snake step. The fighters continue to check each other in the early. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Genius read. Smart play with the throw. Player one will look to apply pressure. Hit them with a stop and pop. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
やべやべやべやべやべ。うわー、もう最後にやると思ったのに。
Player two brings it home.
強い強い強い。さすが成田君。
もうパターン分かる。
Right back into the
パターン分かったの？
rematch. Ain't even close to done yet.
じゃあちょっと変えるよ。
Fires off a nightshade pulse. Player two has the life lead. Goes for the drive rush there. Next up, throw whips. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? No good up high. Checks with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Surprises them with a drive rush. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Just out of range for that throw. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Gets them.
あー、なんて。
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Goes low. Jumps up. G-Right brushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Going in. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Lands the attack and springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and drops them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Nightshade's pulse comes out to play. Sets up with the jump in. Is out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Sit down and shut up. It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
あー、やべえ。あともうちょっとだった。
Was an absolute beast in that match.
どんだけ負けんの俺。
Y'all ain't going
Eh?
anywhere. Sit down till these two are
あった。
done. Fires off a nice aerial Tatsu. Throws them to negate the block. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for the drive rush there. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throw whips. Gets the jump in. Strings it all together. Knockdown.
あー、も
For the throw to close it out.
うすげえ技が。
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw? In with snake step. Throws a fireball. Goes for the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Grabs and throws them away. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? G-Right kick for a mix-up. Hits them with a stop and pop. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive off. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Blocks the impact. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there.
우와.
Player 2 brings it home.
뭐 버터
Let's see if they can
먹었었다
build
먹네.
themselves a streak.
알았어.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. The throw misses. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Just out of range for that throw. Grabs him. Throws him to negate the block. Well-timed corners here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. The KO.
Buena power 앞말에 미네가 나네 그래. 맞으대.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Buena power.
Establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball.
그림이었어요.
Sure you can.
응.
Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Nightshade Hulk drive rush to keep it going. Going in? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 has an empty drive hit. This is a very precarious situation. They're back. How will they utilize this? Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Pops him with a shorty.
間違えた
Both fighters planning. This is gonna hurt. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Nightshade Pulse hits them
No.
with confidence. He dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. What a finish.
髪が壊れちゃう
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Nightshade incoming. There's the counter we wanted. Takes up the counter. This is going to be huge. Players absolutely relentless. They're taking a step back to slow down risky play, but it pays off. Nightshade Pulse. Shakes things up with a fireball. Yo, put that away. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Looking forward rush. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Turns out. Okay, you're getting it all on the drive run. Player 1, it's not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. A rare chance here. They gotta do
와.
something.
맞다.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
My magnum opus!
Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell me what's good.
強い俺全然だよ
Still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the
本
win.
当
Gets the combo. Nice counter. Shoots off a
まだ
fireball
初めて
up
2日目じゃん
응
Sticks the jump in.
強いよ
Knocked down.
本当
Definitely saw that counter coming. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 is just about
Ah,
out of drive
epic.
after that. Big counter. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Flashes him. KO.
へえその技分かるんだね
Picks up the first
もう
round.
分かってるんだ
That'll
ね
give them a
それは
psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nightshade Pulse springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. G-right kick for a mix-up. Big throws. With drive rush to keep it going. They were right to be on guard there. Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do next? Crowns them from above. All the throw connects. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Knockdown and smart play to stop the opponent there. Oh, they switched. This can lead to some big dead kick.
와, 난 데 시다니.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? In with snake step. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. With the throw. Opts for the throw.
그래도 오 스탄다 그래도.
Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure. This stunt
야,
KO.
봐.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Charges forward. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? Drive rush to keep it going. Good, nice counter. Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. They were right to be on guard there. Very difficult to use drive here. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Burnout activates. Super clutch corner switch. The throw missed. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. And they create an opportunity for themselves in there.
우와.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. With the throw. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Gets the counter hit throw. Life lead opens up. The throw misses. G-right kick for a mix-up. The pressure is so intense here.
아,
KO.
나한테?
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What's next? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. A clean hit. Springs forward with the
우와,
drive
그래 한 판에나こいつ
grabs
마ジで.
and throws him away. One chance here may end this match. Looking for a chance. In with snake step. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're going for the super hard.
こっちじゃない。
Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Jumps, hits up the counter, and eats it. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Looking for a hook. That was the highest I've ever seen. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that firework. Oh my god, they just choked it up. This is a bad situation to be in. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Shows immediate. There's the counter we wanted. Drops them from the air. Player 1 putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. The super connects. Oh, drive rush. What are they gonna do? Nightshade incoming. Shakes things up with a fireball. Wow, reads the counterattack. Ugh, take a seat. Nightshade pulse. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burnt. This can lead to some big damage.
さあ
うわ
危ない。
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that
ー。いや、もう寝るぜ。
absolute
今日はここまでだ。
えい、
ありがとう。あったくん。
これ。
強くなるよ。でも2日だもんね。こんなの。2日だから、2日っていうか、まあ2日3日くらい。サデル味が出てない。グッドナイト食べない。
それでは。
はい。なんか強くなったちょっとボトン。
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。あともうちょっと、剣がダメだったのかな。
剣ゲージの使い方かな。
ね。
緑のゲージ。
はいはいはい。それがちょっと
使ってないから。
全然使ってないってことね。
いや違う、使いすぎ。
Y の方ね。そのキーボードの。
違う。昇竜烈波の OD のやつか。あれ、一回使うとゲージ2つ使うからさ。
それ烈波ちょっと大事なところだけ使ってってことね。
大事なところだけ使って、ゲージがなくならないようにバンアウトしてグレーの状態にならないようにしないと
なるほど。
いけない。
そしたらさ、あれ、なんか、ヒットが変わればいいか。
あ、これやってるニテス。
どれ
これ。でもちょっと画面映すね。
いいよ。
見えるこれ。
見えてるよ。
見えるこれのコンボトライアル。
はいはい。
これで、これやると、こういう感じでコンボの練習できるのよ、これ。
なるほど。
やってるこれ。
やってない。全然やってない。
こういう感じで、こういう感じでコンボのなんかトライアルみたいなのがあるから。
はいはいはい。はいはい。
そういうのがあるから。
はいはいはい。今度やってみるわ。
今の時にやる
か。オッケー。ありがとう。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうね。
はい。仕事頑張って。
はい、ありがとう。じゃあ、消すよ。
じゃあね
じゃあね。おやすみ。Let's settle as a great. Thank you so much. Sign out as a Rise Gaming. Bye bye.